Kia ora, the weekend is almost here and the weather, well, it's a bit of a mixed bag as we go through Saturday and Sunday. You can see for the North Island, this area of low pressure does bring a band of wet weather, some rainfall in towards Northland, Auckland, Taranaki through the morning time, pushing eastwards across in towards the Bay of Plenty and Taupo by the afternoon. Behind it, some clearer skies, but there could be one or two heavier bursts with that rain as it runs in from the west. Another area of wet weather moves up the South Island, but again, it should clear away. We've got some clearer skies back towards parts of Southland and Otago by the end of the day. And for that western coast, well, for most spots, it's looking like a dry story, a touch more cloud from time to time. For the North Island, though, you can see the best of the weather is around those eastern coasts to start off with. That wet weather, that rain moves in from the west as we head through the daytime. For places like Wellington and Wairarapa, generally a dry story, areas of cloud from time to time. But the wettest areas will be as that front moves across us as we head through the daytime. You can see there's some clearer skies behind it. Still a few showers pushing in towards those western regions later on. But the main emphasis of the weather will be that band of rainfall moving eastwards across the island as we head through the morning time. Do watch out for perhaps one or two heavier bursts. A good day to keep an eye on the radar charts in places like Auckland, Waikato, the Bay of Plenty and the Coromandel. For that eastern side, generally staying dry through most of the daytime, but more cloud in towards Tairāwhiti through the afternoon. Now, in terms of our temperatures, you'll notice it's not nearly as cold at first thing. A fairly mild night and not too bad as we head through the daytime as well. Highs back to 23 degrees Celsius in Northland, 21 degrees Celsius Auckland's temperature. So we have that wet morning, but a better afternoon for you. And generally, as we head down towards places like Wellington, I think we'll find most of the day is dry, a touch more cloud as we go through in towards the afternoon, but highs here of 19 degrees Celsius. Heading down toward, let's have a look at the fire danger. We're still in that season just about. It's always worth keeping an eye on the conditions around. You can see we've still got pockets of moderate, even some high values of fire risk up towards places like the Scrubland across those far northern parts of the North Island. But I think we are going to start to see things just become a little bit wetter as we head through daytime through there. Down on towards the South Island, we are going to find some brighter weather through parts of Otago and Canterbury to start the day. We've got that wet weather pushing in towards the far northern parts of the Nelson region. And another front runs in towards the south as we head through the afternoon. So runs in towards south and through the afternoon, reaching in towards Dunedin later on. And you can see we have got a few showers springing up through particularly the inland parts of Canterbury. So if you go towards places like Christchurch, although I think we'll find it turns a bit cloudier through the afternoon, most of the day it's fine. Dry, nice spells of sunshine, just the odd chance of a shower perhaps later on, but most of the shower activity up about the ranges of say Kaikoura and in towards the foothills as we go through the afternoon there. You can see though on that western coast plenty of clear sky and sunshine, so it should be a pretty decent day. And in terms of our temperatures through there again, 19 to about 23 degrees Celsius. We have still got pockets of high risk across the South Island, parts of the Mackenzie country, those inland parts of Canterbury. Hopefully a bit of rainfall for you, but I think it will still be fairly showery across those regions, so definitely not a soak-in for everyone. As we head on in towards the next few days, we are going to find our temperatures a little bit better for our nighttime lows. You can see as we go through the nighttime here Saturday into Sunday, these blue numbers, 5s and 6s through parts of Otago. But I think we are going to be looking at some drier weather then as we head in towards Sunday. So for Sunday, the low pressure does continue to move away, pulling away from the North Island. So we are going to find an improving story there as we head through the afternoon. A scattering of showers springing up, particularly where you get those winds combined in a classic afternoon shower activity. As we head in towards the evening, they'll die away. For the South Island, well, you can see there's been plenty of dry weather through the daytime. There is more cloud and wet weather feeding on towards the western and southern coast as we head towards the end of the day. And do watch out for those winds picking up through Southland and Otago as we head in towards the end of the day on, say, Sunday. Could be a bit of a windy Monday for Otago Anniversary Day on Monday, your long weekend. But I think for many of us through the weekend, there are going to be some decent spells of brightness and some sunshine, but still with the odd shower around. I think particularly for the North Island, one or two heavier falls during the first part of the day on Saturday. So it's always worth keeping up to date with the latest forecasts, and you can find all of those at metservice.com.